I do think that it has an older audience that isn't watching as much on Peacock. If Kyle, I think, was gone, I think it would affect it a lot because a lot of the older audience that is still tuning in tunes in for her.
I just feel what's the point of even discussing it? Because they're not going to get rid of her ever. She is, in a way, I think, the best at the Housewives game.
She has been.
She doesn't get crazy. Like you look at Teresa, she goes crazy. She cares what the people think. She's behind the scenes. Kyle knows how to play this game. Yes, maybe it's because she grew up in the business.
I think that
In
she's
this
better
town,
in this
in this
town.
town, I put the rich in Richards.
Right?
I'm surprised she hasn't used that.
Honey, get Kyle if
Yeah.
you're listening. I'll happily ghostwrite for you.
Uh-huh.
That's a great tagline.
I, I loved Jennifer Tilly. To me, she was my favorite part of the past season.
Amazing. Because you talk about someone who does, she's authentic, does not need to be there. They could say, listen, we need to talk to you. We're sorry, you're fired. She would, I mean, how many jobs has an actress been fired from? She would not bat an eye. The
Hmm.
rumor is, I mean, although I don't believe it, the rumor is she's not sure she wants to come back because like all the fighting got to her. I think if they want her back, she'll be back. It wasn't that stressful for Jennifer
I
Tilly.
don't like that. I'm not on board with. I love Jennifer Tilly as a human, but on My Housewives, I thought she was funny, but I need you in the mix. If you're not like so gung ho on making this television show work and bringing the drama, if you're not giving me Angie K, I don't want get the
Yeah,
F slur off my screen.
You think like I mean, she's taking a place from somebody. You think she took a
Yeah.
place from
I don't
somebody
know that she
that
took a play. Like I'm fine that she's there, but I just would prefer. Yeah, I would prefer somebody who really wants. I would prefer we get Camille back, or somebody
Camille
like
was
that.
thirsty. Camille was thirsty.
They need to be thirsty. That's what
A
we
hundred
watch
percent.
for.
I mean, I honestly think Kyle has a lot of power, and I think that Camille's gone because of Kyle.
you do.
100%.
I think that's how it was around season 9, but it seems pretty clear to me that Kyle and Camille are cool now.
Mm,
There's nobody from the past of Beverly Hills that I want back more than Camille Grammer. I think I mean, first of all, she's loaded.
yeah.
She also doesn't care. And yeah, she says she's not thirsty, but she is when Dorit tells her, oh, you want a moment? Like, you might as well just break the fourth wall and call it what it is.
Yeah.
And she would do what she had to do, and she doesn't give a fuck. She would
I
say
mean,
anything to any of them.
when she
Yeah.
ran off the set of the reunion like 3 years ago, taking her dress off, say this is a setup, this is a setup. I thought that was like amazing TV.
So good.
I agree. Do you think, I mean, so what do you think? Do you think everybody should stay? Because there's a lot of
No.
rumors. There's a rumor everyone's staying. There's other rumors that like somebody's being fired, somebody's being demoted. What do you think? Like, what would you do if you were changing the cast, either of
That
you?
big rumor was, yeah, that the main cast member is fired and that
Hmm.
someone is getting demoted, a friend of. Honestly, I used to really, really, really love this franchise, and I have found ever since Rinna left, I have found it really like homework watching it. And I say that with love because I love it. I think it's time for a major shakeup. If it were me, I would fire Sutton. I would
Whoa.
demote Erika, and I would
Whoa.
tell Kyle, you gotta bring it in some sort of way this season.
You
And
gotta
I
eat you gotta eat puss on cam.
That would do it.
Eat
I'll do
puss.
it.
You gotta eat pussy on Peacock.
You gotta scissor Denise Richards on Peacock. I would bring
Yeah.
Denise and Camille back, and I would pay Vanderpump whatever she wants and
Mm.
tell her that she could be the star. I would go to Kyle and be like, "Do you want to take a season off, and we'll bring Vanderpump on?" That's what I would do.
But if you really think Erica and Side, and then you would keep technically Kyle, I guess maybe, but it seems like you are definitely keeping Dorit. It seems like Dorit is your superstar.
I love
Dorit
Dorit.
brought it. We love Dorit.
I've always loved Dorit.
Me
Same.
People
too.
people love to dog on her, but I always liked her. Just like I always liked Cynthia in Atlanta, but
Really?
people always wanted her fired, but I always thought Cynthia brought like a little like um level-headedness and chillness. I mean, that friend contract, hilarious.
I agree with you on Dorit. I find like I just think certain people have that it factor. I find Dorit so forget about the fact that I find her just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. We'll put that aside. Her
Mhm.
style is my like if I had to pick someone whose style, I always label her, she's my favorite. I find Dorit very interesting to watch, even before this past season. I
Yeah,
just find her authentic in a weird way.
I do too. I mean,
Totally.
the the wind chime, come on.
That was like one of the funniest things. Is that and the jacket moment with Denise was like,
It's upside down. But
perfect.
also, I loved Denise when she was on. I watched most of her spinoff. I wish we got that Denise on Housewives, but the other women, I think chipped away at that.
But that's what I liked about it was what you were saying earlier. She was a thorn in the other girl's sides. You could
Yeah.
tell that they were not pleased that this movie star was there and was going to get a lot of attention. And she was didn't even have to do it that much, but they were bothered by her
And
not
The
she
showing the
too
behavior.
is naturally gorgeous. I watched her show. I thought it was amazing. Yes, it's edited and lightly scripted. I thought her show was like phenomenal. I hope it
I
comes
liked
back.
it, but she was very uncensored. I mean, her playing pickleball, trying to help her friend find his tooth that fell out. I mean, that to me was so funny. I mean,
Patrick Muldoon.
yes. I mean, I heard the rumor was that when it was her second season, the other girls found out how much she was getting paid, and they didn't like that.
That makes sense.
I heard that
She's
too.
really, I went from watching her show, it was like, this I think maybe is reminding people of like what an actual like icon Denise is. Like she's had a huge career, married
Yeah.
to Charlie Sheen. She's been on the tabloids, ringed through hell before social media was anything. Like I really like Denise, and I find her to be nice and natural and down to earth, really.
Yeah.
And listen, I love Erika. If Erika walked into a room, I would bow at her feet. I just think she's amazing, but we've reached a point where she's not thirsty for it anymore. She
Right.
brought nothing this season.
Well, that's why I think like when you hear these rumors, I still could see everyone staying and they bring two people in to replace Garcelle. But like I found that I can't get over that final scene when they stopped filming and then it was 3 weeks later or whatever it was, and they like sat down with her and Kyle to talk about Tom. I'm like, to me, they did this on purpose. Like this is like Vanderpump after it ends. This is like saying goodbye to Erika. Like
Hmm.
the one thing we think of when we think of Erika from her 9 years is the Tom drama. We basically just wrapped it all up. Like, why did we need this scene? Filming was over.
I think
I
that
thought that was weird. That I can't get that out of my mind.
I don't think they're letting her go. I mean,
That's the thing. I don't think so then either.
especially because I think at
Conflicted.
Bravo thought it would be really cool for them to reboot RHONY, and ever since that flopped, and they tried to do that a little bit with